Hello everyone and welcome to the Joy of Editing with Dave Kelly. On today's episode, Topaz Studio 2, we're looking at two filters today. They're pretty simple filters to use, so I thought I'd do two for one today. We're looking at the Vignette filter, and we're going to also look at the text filter. So let's get started. All right, let's get going here. So this is one of my flower images, and I told you before the vignette filter I really like a lot because you can add a color vignette to your images, which is really cool. And I did one in advance here just to show you. So this is with the color vignette on. Isn't that cool? Gives you a nice little foggy green around the image there. So there's the before and there's the after. And the second thing we're going to do is add some text, and I'll show you how to do that. That's pretty simple to do. So let's get started. First off, let me shut these two eyeballs off. Here's the layer right here. So all we're going to do is come up here to Filter, come down to Topaz Studio, Studio 2, launch it. There's a nice flower image. The parrot is gone. He flew away, but we have the flower now. And maybe that will attract some bees. So anyway, here we go. So let's come up to Add Filter. Let's go down to... Let's do Vignette first. So let's click on Vignette. All right. Now you notice we have the same old. We have the opacity, we have the blend modes, the presets. We can make a preset with this icon here, and we have the trash can to delete presets. All right. Now this is a pretty simple filter. So we have a strength. Now you'll notice there's a color here as well. And this is where we can add color to image. It defaults at black. So for your typical vignetting, you're going to put a dark vignette on generally. So that's what they default at. So the strength is simply, we can adjust the strength up or down. We can adjust the size of the vignette. All right, that's kind of nice. We have a transition. Typical vignetting things here. And we have a roundness. We can make it more round or more like rectangular or whatever. So we can play with that. And we also have Vignette Center here, and you have this little target right here in the center here, and you can move this vignette anywhere that you want, which I think is really awesome and cool. And we also have this little target tool right here, so we can click it, and we can click any part of the image that we want our vignette to be applied around. So like my flower here, so let's like put it maybe right around here. I think that looks pretty good. Let's just shut off this target here. Let's click on this color drop down here, and we get this color wheel that comes up here. And we also have an eyedropper tool here, okay? But before I do that, I want to take this opacity and drag it the whole way back. And there's a reason I'm doing this. I'm going to grab this target tool, and I'm going to come and pick a color in here that I want to use to blend around my image. So I'm going to think maybe like this color right here. So just give that a click. All right. And now let's come to our opacity and pull that the whole way back up. All right. Now we have our strength. Again, we can take this. Isn't that cool? Look at that. We can add that nice color wash around our image. And I use this all the time in my flower photography. And I just think this is the coolest thing ever. I love it so much. So that's that. It's just that simple. Now you can come down here to color. Or no, take that back. Come to your color wheel. And now watch. You can move this around anywhere that you want. So if you want some blue tones, you want to maybe throw some pink tones in there, which might look kind of cool. Let's take the strength and maybe pull it back a little bit. So maybe add a little pink wash around there. Of course, I can come and get this eyedropper tool here again and maybe sample one of the colors in my flower here. I'm not sure what the name of this flower is, but we can harmonize this image like this. And let's just pull this back again. So that's kind of cool and artistic, and I like that a lot. But I'm liking the green look, so I'm going to go back to around the green color here and just let me eyeball this in here and say, you know, we can tweak this the way we like it, and right around there I think looks good. I'm just going to click OK. And now we have our strength. Again, we can give it more, we can give it less. But I'm thinking maybe right around in there might be good. And of course we can adjust the size, how far it comes into the image. So we can have it just coming in a little bit or more, somewhere around in there. And of course we have a transition. We can transition how it comes onto the image, which I think maybe somewhere in there looks good. And of course we can adjust our roundness, how we want it to look. And just play with it till you get it looking just the way you like. And of course we have the Vignette Center. We can move it around as well. And just hone that in and get that right where you like it. Let's click in the center of the image. Here's our before And here's our after. And that's a left click of your mouse. So there's the before and there's the after. Pretty neat, right? All right, so that's the vignette. It's just that simple. Now let's go up and click Add Filter. And now let's work on the text. This is easy to use too, so just click on Text. And this sample text comes up onto the screen here. And you can come into this area right here and type in a text. Let's just type in flowers. Flowers. All right, there you go. And now, see where it says edit right here? You can click this and get rid of the box that's going around it. But before I do that, let me click back on that. Then you can adjust the size. Look, you can make this bigger or smaller, depending what you like. So make it the size that you like. And then the little hand tool is there, and you can just, with your mouse, drag it anywhere you want. Let's say I want it right here, right about there. Okay, click Edit to get rid of that box around it, and then we can make it bold. We can make it italic. Bold and italic, we can underline it, and we can put a strike through it. So you got all these different options here. Let's, do I like the bold? No, I don't think I like the bold. I'm going to shut that off. And I'm going to leave the italic on. Now, if I wanted to readjust my text size, I can come to this text size slider here, larger or smaller. So make it the size you want. To move this around, just come up over the flower here. You can't do that because I'm glad I made that mistake. You can't just click and drag that around because you're going to see the before and after. You actually have to come and click the edit here. All right, so we all learn by my mistakes. I'm sure you're going to do that too, so I'm going to leave that mistake in there. I was going to edit it out, but no, I'm going to leave it in. So right there, I like that. Let's click edit to get rid of the box. Now, of course, we have fonts. We can click here. And all the fonts that are in your computer will show up on here. So, and the nice thing about these fonts is when you hover over them, you'll see the font change, which is kind of neat. And I like that a bunch. So let's find one that we kind of like. That's kind of fancy, hobo. Let's see, flowers. Flowers. I'm just going to take that one. And I think I need to make it a little bit larger, so let's take the text size and move it up a little bit like that. And let's click on Edit so we can move it around in the right position that we want it. Say right there, click on Edit again. And then we also have text color, so we can change the text color by clicking here. That typical color wheel comes up, so we can change that color to any color that we want. And we also have this eyedropper tool, so give that a click and come and sample any part of your image. Let's try yellow. That's kind of nice. Let's try, click on that again. Let's try pink. Every time you click, the sample tool goes away. So if you need to sample again, you got to come back up and click that again. So let's pick a lighter color pink, maybe somewhere right in there. And let's click OK. And then also we have a border color right here, and there's a border width. So you just drag the border width up and it just puts a little border around your flower. And you can come here and click border color and change that border color to any border color that you would like. Oh, that yellow is kind of fun. And don't forget you have this luminance slider here, so we can adjust it and change the brightness of that particular border. And again, we could come back here and make that border larger or smaller, depending what we like. Let's just say right there. I'm not saying that's the greatest look, but maybe I don't like it. So let's come back up to font. Let's click on font and let's find another font that we like. And let's just go with this one. I like that one. So we can come back to edit, drag this around to where we want it. I'm going to say right there. Click edit again to get rid of the box, and let's change the font size, make it a little bit smaller. Now I might have to come in position again, so click on edit and move it around to where we want it to go. Let's say right there, click edit again, and let's readjust our border width. Okay, maybe somewhere right in there. And let's click OK on this color wheel here, and there it is. Now when you're done here and you want to go back into Photoshop, just click accept. And you're right back in Photoshop. Now let's click the eyeball here on layer 4. So here's the before and here's the after. So we've added this nice green foggy look around the edge of the flower, and we added the text flowers. And that's it. So pretty cool filters, vignette and the text filter. Well, thank you very much for joining me again today in The Joy of Editing with Dave Kelly. If you like this one, please give it a like and share it with your friends. If you're not yet a subscriber with my channel, please do so and click that bell notification icon so you can be informed of all the new training videos that I'm putting out. Well, I'll see everybody right here in The Joy of Editing with Dave Kelly.